Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be a first impressions and demo on the brand new Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. First time watching me or my channel, just make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also make sure you go ahead and click the little notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you can always be notified of all of my future videos, because you never want to miss a single upload. You also want to make sure you're following me on Instagram at YvetteLuvsBeauty, and also subscribed to my family vlog channel right here on YouTube at Bradley Party of 6. So here we are, you guys. I am finally getting this video out to you. You guys have been on my butt about getting you this first impressions review, demo, whatever, on the new Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. Now, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this product. If you guys have been following me, then you know that Charlotte Tilbury has kind of been my jam for like the past year. I have been loving the foundation, which I'm wearing today. I've been loving the all over the face powder, which I'm wearing today. And I've been loving the under eye setting powder, which I'm wearing today. So Charlotte Tilbury has just been everything for me. I have been using the products, loving the products, and really diving or dipping my toe into the Charlotte Tilbury line. So when I heard she was coming out with bronzers, I was like, yes, girl. Put it in the cart. Now, do I need another bronzer? No, but I had to try it as soon as I saw it. And the first thing I noticed when it came is that this thing is freaking huge. I thought it was going to be a regular size. Like, where is the face powder I just used? So here's the face powder that I just used. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. So this is what I use to set my makeup a lot of the time. And this is, what is this? 0.28 ounces. This guy is 0.56 ounces, which is almost, no, that is double. That's double the size of the face powder. So this is a really huge compact. Now, it comes at a price, but you do get a lot of product in there. So this bronzer retails for $55. You can get it from Sephora or the Charlotte Tilbury website. I did get mine from the Charlotte Tilbury website because I got it before it was available at Sephora, but it's $55. So not a cheap bronzer at all. But just as a comparison, this is the NARS bronzer in the shade Punta Cana. This actually also only comes with 0.28 ounces of product. So this comes with double the amount of product, and the NARS bronzer is $45 and the Charlotte Tilbury is $55. So $10 more gets you double the amount of product. Now, do you need 0.56 ounces of product? Probably not, but I'm just trying to give you some comparison as far as the other high-end bronzers that are on the market. So going inside the packaging, and by the way, I have not used this yet, so we're going to be using this for the first time in a minute, but when you open it up, you do get a nice big mirror, so this is good for travel. I don't know how many people are really touching up their bronzer when they're traveling, but it is a nice big mirror. So here is the bronzer. Like I said, huge. Now, I did get the wrong shade. I got the deepest shade. So this is the shade number 4 in deep. I probably should have gotten medium deep, but I don't feel like sending it back to Charlotte Tilbury, so we're just gonna go ahead and make this work. I'm just gonna use a light hand. Now this is what it looks like. This is actually a redder shade. I like actually redder bronzers. I know some people don't. They prefer cooler tone bronzers. Depending on my look, I can go for either one. So that's what this one looks like, and it's pretty darn deep. I have swatched it, and it's also pretty pigmented. So if you get the wrong shade like me, then you also want to make sure you're using a very light hand. So let's go ahead and swatch it. It feels very smooth. Look at that. Look how deep that is. It feels extremely smooth to the touch too, though, which is nice because that probably means it'll blend out well. So just swatching it, there it is right there. Now, how that's going to translate on my cheeks, I don't know. Right now, I don't have on any bronzer, blush, or highlighter, so I'm going to put that on here in a second, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like on my hand. My hand is like this much darker than my face, so there's another thing. So I'm a little afraid about that, but we're gonna go ahead and apply it. Before we do that, I'm going to read you some of the specs from Sephora's website, and it says that this is an oversized natural matte bronzer that is infused with hyaluronic acid and finely milled pigments for a skin perfecting bronze filter for the face and the body. So you can also use this on the body, which is another indication as to why this is so large, because usually body products are larger. It has medium coverage, matte finish, pressed powder, obviously. It's for any skin type, and it has hyaluronic acid, which is supposed to help hydrate the skin and help it appear softer and smoother. It has microfine perfecting powders, which will deliver a silky filter on the skin and add an increased depth of color and coverage. And it has microspheres, which provide long wear payoff and a silky texture. So those are the specs from the Sephora website. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into the demo. I'm gonna use the Sephora, this is the Sephora Pro Blush Brush number 93. So that's what I'm gonna use, and we're gonna go ahead and bronze up these cheeks. Like I said, I want to use a really, really light hand. Look at that. You can already see that it's pretty deep. So when I have a bronzer that's too pigmented or too deep right off the bat, I just like stamp it like that, and then I go to the other side and I stamp the other side so all the color isn't deposited on one side. And once I feel like enough color is off the brush, then I just take a circular motion and blend it out. Oh, it blends out well though. I definitely could have used a lighter shade, but it blends out actually really well. Just gonna grab a little more. I'm actually okay with this color because it's blending out really well. It does have a very like silky smooth finish, and as long as you're not like digging your brush into it, I feel like you could get away with blending it out. Like if you're my complexion and you get the deepest shade, you could like, look at this. I think it looks really good. And I love the tone of it. I like the red tones. So, I mean, I'm probably, I don't know, a little different from a lot of other people, but I actually like the red tones. I don't have a problem with it. That's really beautiful. That is really beautiful. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a bit. I'm impressed. I thought it was gonna be too deep for me, to be quite honest. I didn't think I was gonna be able to wear it, but I am totally impressed with it. I also like to see if products have a smell, and this has no smell, which is really good. There wasn't any fallout. I mean, there was a little like dust up on the compact, but just a little bit, so not much fallout. And I'm good. I am good with this bronzer. Now I am wearing it with the Charlotte Tilbury base, so who knows, maybe it'll perform different with another base, but I've never had that happen with the bronzer, so just keep that in mind. But I'm giving it the A-OK stamp right now. Alright y'all, so I just keep looking at this bronzer. I don't know that I have much more to say. I find it to be smooth, I find it to be blendable, the shade is on for me, it looks good. It's not muddy or patchy. It went on just very buttery. So I really love that. And I think that's it. My only con is the price. Now $55 is a lot of money for a bronzer, but if you got the coins, girl, and you want to spend them on Charlotte Tilbury's bronzer, I say go for it. So I think that's it. If you guys have tried this bronzer out already, please let me know down below in the comment section. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on the bronzer, as well as what shade you are and what shade you got in the bronzer, because obviously mine is a little too deep, but again, I do feel like you can make it work if you are my complexion. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.